Welcome back to my full bullet guide. This time will be combos and advanced tech. I will start off with the combos because the combos are a very important part of this character's kit. I will go with the order of most practical to least practical. The first combo you want to know is his bread and butter. That combo does roughly 300 damage. It is melee 1-2, gamma into beta. Sometimes it can be a bit tough to do consistently on guard, but I think that's just a training mode thing. I never struggled to do with this one in a real game. The second combo is beta into gamma. This combo is very potent, but it's also very tough to time, with a 1 or 2 frame window on it. Basically, you need to gamma cancel at the right time, and if you miss it, you will likely miss a lot of your damage. This combo will do crazy amounts of damage, and it is much easier to land because you don't have to get super close with the melee. Like that. That's the combo. The next combo I would like to mention is air melee, grounded melee 1-2 into gamma. I don't know what that was about. That can be used if you land an air melee, but for the most part isn't great. That causes a hard knockdown, so you cannot follow up with any attacks. The third combo that this character has is beta into alpha. However, it's not quite true. It's only true on opponents that don't use their wake up option, and can only be consistently done if you hit the heal part of your hitbox. Like that. You can do it a little better, but for the most part, that's the gist of it. He has one final major combo, and that is gamma into gamma. This one is probably the least practical, as it requires you to get close enough where melee 1-2 and doing the gamma beta combo would be more efficient anyway. So this one I do not recommend going for, but it can be nice to know. You see, I'm not very good at this one because it's just not important to know, in my personal opinion. It's also another one that's a bit iffy in training mode. I find this one to be more consistent in other modes. You see, in training mode sometimes when you hit an attack it causes the enemy to spaz out. Very weird, but it's just how this game is. But yeah, you can do gamma into gamma. It's not very potent, but it is a combo. Next up, I'm going to show off some tech with this character. First off, there's Gamma Hop. This is a very potent ability that he could use to maximize his mobility, as when using the Gamma on the ground, your character has to lift up their heel. But if you jump first, I messed it up there, but if you jump first, you can make the Gamma come out slightly faster. This barely tends to matter, but whatever you can get helps. Another tip with that is that this character wants to use his gamma in the air for that reason. So doing things like 1 alpha gamma is super important. This character also has another tech that you will find useful in a variety of ways, which is beta cancel into gamma. You can do this in two different variations. The first one is to just cancel your move like how you normally would. But the second one is to land the beta, and then you can start it up, another beta, and then use gamma in order to cancel the ending lag on your beta. This I find to be very important to stop characters such as Kirishima from getting a big punish on you if you do miss your beta, as there is a long wake up time. But if you do gamma cancel, not only can you get your wake up faster, but you're also moving away from your opponent and trying to create some distance, which could be super useful. This character wants to try and stay above their opponent in certain scenarios, as being below your opponent often means that you cannot hit any of your moves. However, this character is really good at taking high ground due to how the gamma works, getting him huge height. He also really enjoys ledge boosting off of his walls. That is a very important part to this character. Another important, or not important, but another tech that I have found out with this character is that if you look straight down, sprint, and use gamma, your wall will appear in a weird formation. This happens because the way the wall is placed, it actually depends on the position of your cursor and not the direction that your character is looking. So when looking straight down, the game doesn't know where to place the walls and decides to place them behind you in a very weird formation. This can be useful for catching your opponents off guard, as it gives your walls slightly more range. You can also do this on the other end, but it is much more difficult to do. Like that. This can be used to throw off your opponents or block doorways behind you without losing much speed. Yeah. This character, I will be working on a character matchup guide for each character that I will start to try and upload in the future. Stay tuned for those. Peace.